Hey guys, so here we are in another Shadowware game commentary. Here we see Mahia versus, what was that, sorry, I don't see this champion a lot. Eldwin Frostmire. So, yeah, a very high skill rating game, so hopefully they don't ask me to leave. We see Jax07 versus Ken's mom. Yeah, alright. So, right now, or Majaya, or, you know what, I don't even know at this point. So, our Eldwin taking a very early lead, gets out a 1-1 haste monster as well as that Pewin Bloodhelm, taking that early life point lead as well as early field dominance. As I said, both these players are insanely highly rated. I was actually surprised to see a game with this level of skill on the field. And I have to say, I'm very excited to cast it. Now, I have to say, I'm surprised that our Eldwin didn't use Fireball on the Brutalist to just easily wipe it off the map. Chances are she's going for a quick kill this game. Let's see if our Majaya... I'm going to start saying Majaya because it sounds better than Mahia. Mahia sounds Mexican, which isn't bad. It just doesn't really fit the character. So we're going to see if Majaya can come up with anything to counterattack this already impressive field position. Now, her Shadow ability does allow her to deal some damage to a hero or ally, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it allows any hero or ally to take 3 damage, so while it lacks the kind of power of a Nishaven, it still can be used for some assassinations. So we see Majaya play a Death Mage Thaddeus, dealing 1 damage to the Pewin Bloodhelm, and eliminating the 1-1 haste with her own 1-1 haste monster. Ooh, but a nice Lightning Strike counterattack. Probably going to use that to just deal some damage to that Death... yep, there goes the damage to that Death Mage Thaddeus, and a little bit of damage to that Majaya. Like I said, looks like our Eldwin is going for as quick defeat as possible, completely ignoring the other monsters on the field and just blitzkrieging, the hero. It's a bold strategy. If executed quickly enough and properly, could be exactly what she needs. Or it could work. Right now, she doesn't really need anything. She's vastly ahead. Still, both players keep playing a strong game. We see Majaya drop a portal, which will allow any monsters played to have haste. So we could see some strong attacks coming up here. I'm surprised that card was played. Though honestly, it makes sense. She only has enough resources to play that one card. Now we see our Eldwin in a very weak position. No cards on the field. Now a Tome of Knowledge going down. But with no monsters on the field, definitely in a weak field position. Draws a card, ends the turn, so now Majaya is free to attack directly, so we could see this game get evened up right here. Also, Majaya does have enough Shadow Energy to use her special ability, which in addition only works on allies. I was wrong, and does not apply to heroes, but it does allow her to draw a card. So as soon as we see Eldwin play another card, I'm sure it'll just get immediately nuked by Majaya. Ooh, Shriek of Vengeance, taking out that Tome of Knowledge. Honestly, that's a fair play. I'm tempted to say that that's overkill, but at this juncture, you really want to keep resources down. Or rather, the draw engine down, and every card that Eldwin draws is another chance for her to take the game back into her own hands. Okay. So we see another brutal attack against the Eldwin Frostmire, down to 18 health. Still hasn't quite closed the gap between her and Majaya, but you never know, that could change. See Jax07 Eldwin. Ooh, Supernova. Good card. Manages to nuke the field, getting rid of both allies and crippling Majaya's health. She does bring her own health down to 13, but Majaya at 7 is definitely the superior. It was definitely worth the move. If Eldwin can get a good monster. Ooh, Shadow Knight. We see a Shadow Knight go down for Magi, and with that portal card, it can attack right away. And with playing Shadow Knight, he got Deathmage Thaddeus back in his hand. Unless Elidwin can do something this turn, I think we're about to see the end of this game. Playing that Tome of Knowledge, which I'm... Oh, and an Aid on the Brave. Interesting card to play, considering. Choosing to freeze and kill that Shadow Knight. Showing you how clutch that Shadow Energy move can be. And Magi just lost her portal. This is a dramatic field reversal. Even though Magi did have that strong counterattack against Elidwin, they are still both at 7 to 8 health. Elidwin using her 3 damage Shadow Energy attack to bring down 8 on the Brave to 1 health, and then using Deathmage Thaddeus to kill him completely. So that was definitely a good way to get rid of that monster. And now with Deathmage Thaddeus on the field, she can deal 2 damage per turn with that spell. And Elidwin does not have the Shadow Energy she needs to get rid of that Deathmage right this second. Ooh, but that Lightning Strike is going to deal some nasty damage to both Magi and Deathmage Thaddeus. Alright, so we'll see who comes out on top. This is an absolutely clutch game, right down to the wire. Ugh. So brutal. Man, it's moments like these where you really have to think, like, what cards do they have in their hand that they're so clinging to? It's like, what can they not bear to get rid of? So we know Deathmage Thaddeus is going to die next turn because of Elidwin Frostmire's special ability. So while she does drop to 6 health, that'll be all that Deathmage can do to her. Though honestly, using her Shadow Energy on a monster that already has 1 health, or that only has 1 health, might be a waste. But we'll see what she draws. Doesn't look like it was a big help. Allowing herself to draw a second card with that Tome of Knowledge. She does get a Poison Gas. Oh, what a brutal counterattack. I think that was the best move she could have made. Now it is a race against time. Magi will die first with only the Brutalist out on the field. So unless our Magi can do something, this is a losing game for her. Using Tome of Knowledge to get another card. Man, this game is right down to the wire. Both of these players, Jax07 and Ken's moms, are both just absolutely playing their best here. We'll see if Magi can pull it out of the... Oh, there we go. There's a Lightning Strike going to bring Elidwin down to 2 health. So this is going to be an absolutely clutch game. If this is a direct damage card, or if she can draw a direct damage card with her Tome of Knowledge, we could see the end of the game right here. Nope. So Magi has another turn to attack with Brutalist. She is now down to 2 health, as is our Elidwin. So at this point, Elidwin will die first. Quick attack by Brutalist, and I think we'll see the end of the turn. Elidwin down to 1 health now. Ugh, absolutely brutal. And there's the Deathmage Thaddeus to end the game. So wow, what a close game between Jax07 and Ken's moms. I want to thank both of those players for being good sports and letting me record the game. I want to thank Wulven for, obviously creating such an awesome game to record. As always, please rate, comment, subscribe. Check out my other video series, A Noob's Journey, if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.